Hello, folks. Welcome to our Run Club podcast. This is Eric.
Hey.
I'm Ray. Hi. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you've been getting your running in and your summer miles, so to speak. And maybe some of you have been out to the races and to different running events and group events and having a lot of fun with it, I hope. Keep it rolling, right? Keep running because it's good for you, right? We always say that at the end, but we're going to throw that in too, just to remind you, just so you don't forget.
Exactly. So, although it does throw me off. I think we're
Oh, I know. It makes you think that it's going to end. I know.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just keep it at the end, and then, it's a topic we need to discuss, in our next planning meeting. So, anyway.
When is the next one? Or the first one?
When is the first planning meeting? I don't know. Well, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Just finding the right time to get together and plan these things out is. Yeah, we got kids and lots of responsibilities and stuff like that. Jobs and stuff. We're like, the heck.
Busy bees.
Busy bees. So anyway, folks, today our topic is running gives me blank. All right, you got to answer that question, right? Think about it, all right? Running gives me blank. And, will everyone have a different answer, I think, or some similar answers? We're going to give you our answers to it.
Yes, sir.
And in a moment. But first, before we answer that question, let's how the heck are you?
Dude, I'm so good.
Yeah? Yeah?
So
Things are good just in general?
Specifically today,
Yeah.
Maggie did a whole night's sleep.
Wow.
Right through, baby.
Yeah, man.
We're getting there. So, yeah, but she's been pretty good all along.
Yeah.
But
Good.
last night was a good night's sleep, man.
Good.
But anyway.
It's good to get a nice night of sleep.
It is, right?
Sometimes when when you don't, you feel a little cranky.
Exactly. And
hard to get through your
when
day.
it comes to running, sleep is so important.
Yeah, I know. I know.
As Mike Silva likes to say, it puts a big old hole in your bucket.
Yeah.
And in terms of running, it's been a pretty good week. I have been following my little training plan.
Yeah, man.
So I
got a plan and everything like that.
I got a plan.
You're doing speed workout and such?
I'm a man with a plan.
Yeah.
I ran with my boy Phil on Saturday.
Nice. I remember you
very
talked about
fun.
that.
Yeah,
Good.
10 miles.
Had it been a while?
It had been a year and a half, almost 2 years.
That's cool.
Almost 2 years, yeah. So it's been a while.
It went well?
No, not almost 2 years. A year and a half.
Year and a half, man.
Yeah,
Through all this pandemic.
Whenever the pandemic thing. So we got in 10. I was like, oh, Phil, I'm going to do 4 today. And he's like, I'm doing 10. And all right, I guess I'm doing 10.
I'll jump on the wagon with you.
Yeah, so we did 10. And then I have been doing some speed workouts. I did 777s this morning was the name of my workout.
Tell me about that.
777s.
What's 777s?
5-minute warm-up.
Is that like, a slot machine? Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, jackpot. Oh, my Lord.
Dude. No, it was a 5-minute warm-up, 7 minutes at 5K pace, 2 minutes 30 seconds rest, 7 minutes at 5K pace, 2 minutes 30 seconds rest, 7 minutes at 5K pace. Done.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're going to be nice and fit, man.
Feeling a little tired.
I bet you're very, very tired. Do you feel like different, because you did that and you've been incorporating the speed work and even a long run, you feel a little sore? You feel a little muscle soreness?
Yeah, dude. I feel like a better version of me.
Wow, cool.
Like I'm getting fitter, getting faster. I'm just feeling good, man. It feels good to be back running.
Good.
A lot.
Good.
And consistently.
Wow.
And mixing it up and not being so bored by it.
Good.
Yeah,
you got to mix it up. You got to keep it fresh,
yeah.
Right? So, you get caught in these ruts. Mm-hmm. It's kind of, in your case, you threw in the, the workouts. Mm-hmm. And it changes things up.
It does. I did a hill workout
Whoa.
on Tuesday.
Oh, well. You're working towards getting yourself race ready, I think.
Yeah.
But even if you weren't, it's still a good idea to change it up. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, even if you weren't working up towards a race or an event, why not throw in some speed work or some hill workouts or, tempo workouts? It's great. It's fitness, man. It's fitness, right?
Everything will kind of help, even mentally get you a little bit better. Just better.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a good thing.
How's your week, Ray?
It's been good. Ran every day last week.
Nice.
Feeling a little tired this morning. I was telling my wife, I didn't get a good night's sleep last night for whatever reason. It was just like tossing and turning, and just one of those nights, right? And I feel a little bit tired today.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'll get through it. I think at some point I'll click and I'll be feeling a little bit better, but I feel a little bit tired. But I've noticed, we had this gosh, we needed the sun, didn't we?
Dude, it was so
we
weird.
finally
We
started
needed
to
the
see the
rain.
sun. We got rain.
We needed the rain.
Yeah, we
It
needed the
came.
rain, and we got
it was
tons
like-
of it.
It was like, okay, rain, we get it.
Yeah,
Give us some sun back. But it's back.
it is back, and that actually makes me feel good. It affects my mood positively. But man, for a while there, it was like, oh man.
Like Seattle. It was like Seattle.
That's what I've always heard about Seattle. I think it's something people in Seattle say, that it's cloudy and rainy all the time, so a lot of people won't flock out there to move out
that's a
there.
good idea.
Don't come here, man. It's always cloudy, and I wonder about that. And I was in Seattle, and guess what? It was pretty cloudy, man. It was sunny everywhere else, but it was pretty cloudy. But hey, man, it just could have been the time of year. But anyway, running's been good. I mean, physically, I feel good. Just a little bit tired, a little drained, but.
Yeah.
It's going well.
That's good.
I'm also tired too, because I've been, in the yard and the garden doing stuff like that. Mm-hmm. My son and daughter are getting into like softball and baseball, so I've been throwing balls around a lot. So I feel a little bit achy because of that. I haven't.
Need some arm
I do. I feel it in my rib cage, my back, and
need some Tommy John.
Exactly. I need some Tommy John surgery. Get me in shape, my shoulder in shape. But no, it's good. It's a good week.
Awesome, man.
So,
Good.
I'm going to keep it rolling this week. So far, I'm, have a few days under my belt and keep it going. I think I'm inspired by you. I think I might throw a track workout in or something.
Ooh, go for it,
Yeah.
dude. Run to the track, do a couple
I think
splits.
I'm going to do some splits,
Some
man. Maybe I'll do
intervals.
that. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, dude.
Just
go for it.
It's fun. It's just for the sake of doing it. Why not?
There's nothing wrong with that, man. It's probably good for you.
Yep.
You want to get into this topic, man?
Yeah, let's get into this.
I think this will be fun. I think we talk about it. Maybe we put it out to our, social media followers.
Yeah.
Have people kind of think about what running gives them.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
then
Think
let
about
us
it.
know.
Think about it, folks. Really, what think running gives me blank. Right? Think about it. I mean, this is inspired by my wife. This
Nice.
topic.
All
I can't
right.
take credit for it.
Thank you,
but
Nora.
Yeah, she was thinking about it the other day. She was in the middle of a yoga routine, and I was in the room folding underwear or something like that, and giving her peace of mind so she can do a yoga routine, But she came up with that, and I thought, that's great. That's a great idea.
It is a great
and
idea.
everybody can talk about that who's a runner.
Right.
And
So we'll share our
we'll
thoughts.
share our thoughts.
You share your thoughts, and then next week maybe we talk about what our listeners gave us
Yes.
in terms of running, what running gives them.
We'd be interested to know, folks.
For
sure.
So Ray, what does running give you, my friend?
All right, so first of all, it gives me a lot. I'm sorry, to say that because it's not very specific. I'll break it down, and I'll do it without rambling on for 40 minutes. Although I probably could do that.
Yes.
It's like asking me, what's your favorite Beatles song? Come on, man.
There's so many.
There's so many, and there's just got a different Beatle song for every situation,
So true, man.
But for running, okay, first and foremost, running gives me community, okay?
Nice.
And, like-minded folks doing an activity that I do, that I love to do, sharing that, okay? And I mean, community in the sense that we're here, we've got our community here, right? In Providence, okay? We've got folks come in, we see them at races, we see them at group runs, at other events, and we're not always running with the same people all the time. We're not running with the entire community, but we come together for events.
Right.
We see each other. People come through the shop. We talk about our experiences. Right. We've got our group runners. I didn't go on a group run with them last night, but I was talking to them before and after.
Yeah,
sharing
seeing
experiences,
how the training's going,
seeing how their training's going,
how they fared through the
Yeah.
pandemic, all that.
Right, and how they get through that injury? Is everything cool? You're getting back into the swing of things. So it's just all that community, and it's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's in different levels, different ages, different everything. Right, men, women, young and old, you name it. It's just this community, and it's great. It's such a cool thing.
Totally.
It's such a cool thing. And so, first and foremost, that. The other thing that running gives me, if I may,
You're just gonna roll right into 2.
I'm going to roll right into 2, but 2 things. Mental and physical fitness,
There you
right?
go.
When I'm running regularly, I feel that I become a lean, mean fighting machine. Right?
Yeah.
And there have been other times in my life where I wasn't a lean, mean fighting machine. You know, maybe I had a little more weight. I wasn't, on my bones. You know, I wasn't feeling physically fit. You know, I wasn't as active, and I didn't feel as good,
Yes.
physically and emotionally.
Right.
Right? So, you know, when I'm a lean, mean fighting machine, I feel really good about myself physically, and that affects me emotionally.
Yes.
And it's just, that's what it gives me.
Nice.
Yeah, man. What about you?
Well, you stole all of my ideas.
Oh my God.
So,
well,
no, I'm just
know.
kidding. I'm gonna kind of tie into both of your things.
Okay.
A little bit.
Right.
So, running gives me, or has given me, some lifelong friendships
Yep.
that I wouldn't have had otherwise. I've got a bunch of people that I really enjoy running with, commiserating with, and like just talking about life, you know?
Right.
Going out on a long run and just like commiserating
Yeah.
and allowing me to basically have like a therapy session,
Yep. Yeah.
right?
So, I mean, you're not always talking about running.
No.
You go out there and you're talking about life. You're
talking about having
family.
a baby,
Right.
talking about work, talking about
Yep.
finances. Sometimes we get into politics.
Yeah.
It's just like a good spot to just like dump your brain out.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yep.
sometimes if you
Yeah.
like, especially since this pandemic has started, there's been a lot of time with yourself, and sometimes you need to just get out of your own head. And running has given me that through these like friendships, like with my run with Phil.
With Phil, right.
Running with Phil, we go out when we're really in shape. We go out for like a couple hours, 2 hours at a time, and then you just leave it out there,
Oh, yeah.
and it's gone. And that's it.
I just remember back in high school, it kind of reminds me of some of the runs that I had with my old teammates. A couple of runners in particular, we would go out and we would just chat and chat. You
Yeah.
forget about the run.
Sometimes you get silly,
Yeah,
you have fun,
the-
you forget that you're even doing the
exactly.
thing you're doing.
If you had a bad day, that all falls behind you. If you're struggling through the run, that all kind of disappears and you just get into the zone and you're just chatting about something else.
Exactly.
And sometimes the chatting stops and you're in the zone and it's great. You know, it's sort of like you're in the moment and it's really
Right.
cool. So,
Yeah. So there's that. And then
Right.
kind of tying into the other, mental, physical wellness situation, it gives me confidence. Confidence in my physical fitness,
Right.
my ability to accomplish goals.
Yeah.
It just like it gives me just a sense of like well-being, but also just like knowing like this speed workout I did today, right? Knowing I completed that speed workout, I'm confident that I'm a little bit better than I was before that speed workout. And I know that as I get closer to this race I'm doing,
Yeah.
I'm going to be ready to rock, baby.
Be ready to rock. You're going to be feeling good, feeling great.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
cool.
gives me some confidence.
All positive things.
Yeah.
We just mentioned a bunch of positive things.
Right.
You know, I didn't. Yeah, it's great. It's so cool. It's all
Right,
positive
so
to me.
awesome. Right.
Yeah.
Although sometimes running can give me not anxiety, but it gives me butterflies. You know,
Yeah, it can do that
before
for sure.
a big race or something.
Oh yeah, I've experienced that. You know, plenty of times.
You get a little
Yeah.
nervous.
You know, but I would say, although that sometimes overpowers you, or overtakes you, the anxiety. Isn't it good when you know you're fit and right before the start of a race, you get those butterflies, and it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat. It's sort of like I remember too when I was younger and I played football or baseball or basketball, I would get those butterflies. Yeah. But it was a good feeling. I kind of like when I think back on it, it was neat.
Yeah.
It was good. You know, I knew I was ready to go and I was psyched. and a little bit, those anxiety butterflies, but you get into the zone once the
Right, it's like tied into that confidence piece. Like if you
Yeah.
get that sensation, those butterflies, you can draw on all of the work you've done
Yep.
and have the confidence to take those butterflies and just point
Yeah.
them in the right direction,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
Instead of getting caught up in them, you take them and you drive them towards a good race.
Yeah. So that's like a sense of anticipation,
Yeah.
of wanting to get going, as opposed to, oh man, this is gonna get me.
Right.
Oh gosh, And I guess that comes with preparation, physical preparation,
Exactly, yeah.
following a plan, sticking to a goal, mental preparation. So if you're prepared mentally and physically, things more than likely will go well.
Right.
And if they don't, what the heck,
What the heck?
Don't lose any sleep over
Exactly.
it. So
But when you do, when I do take those butterflies, put them in the right direction, I've used my confidence, I've built it, like I've kind of drawn from the training. Running gives me a sense of accomplishment.
yep.
Once I cross that finish line at the race I've been training for, I feel like I did it, man.
It's great. It's positive.
Right.
Cool.
It's good stuff. What else does running give you, Ray?
For me, running, and this maybe plays into the whole emotional aspect of it or mental aspect of it. Running gives me a sort of a filtering mechanism, and we kind of touched upon it. Like if I'm having a bad day or I've got thoughts in my head that aren't so good, you get bogged down sometimes with thoughts and negative things and stuff, and it gives me an opportunity sometimes to think about those things, to work through those things,
Yep.
and just let it go.
Yeah.
Right?
Totally.
So like I get out there sometimes and I'm not necessarily thinking about trying to solve things or, things in particular, but if I got I'm feeling a little angry or yucky that on a particular day, I get out there and I run and it sort of like it does start to just kind of like fall behind me.
Yeah, you filter
Leave
out
me.
the bad stuff.
Filter out the bad stuff.
And the
And
good stuff as
I
well.
try to, when I go out there, try to think about positive things. Try to work through it.
Mm-hmm.
And try to finish with positive thoughts.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it happens. And so it gives me a way to get that out.
That's awesome.
And it's a great thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Running's so great.
I think it really, truly is.
One more
It's a
thing
great
that
activity.
running gives me.
What?
It gives me some me time,
Yes.
when I run on my own, but it also gives me some family time too, because my wife runs.
Yep.
And so when she's running and ready to go, we can just chuck the kids in the stroller and get some miles in and have a lovely conversation. Gives us some time to chat,
Yeah.
talk about life, maybe plan some things out, and just spend time together, which I think is fantastic.
It's a great thing.
And we're getting in some physical activity. We're both getting healthier.
Yeah.
We're being positive role models for our kids.
Exactly. You're showing your kids that you value that activity, that exercise, that fitness, and that's real big.
It's huge.
So,
They'll see that and hopefully, won't be lumps on a log
yep,
when they're older.
that's good. It's a good thing.
So yeah, we
a positive
really
thing.
enjoy we call it family run time.
Yes.
Um,
You've talked about it plenty of times.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
Yep.
So and we've been we haven't had family run time for a bit because little Maggie just showed up.
Yeah.
But we're looking forward
You will.
to getting out there and crushing some miles.
Cool.
Yeah, running gives me so many positive things.
Yeah,
I
me too.
can't even think of a negative thing,
Nope. Blister here and there. Big deal.
Maybe.
You work through the blister.
Yeah.
Actually, if you get your pair of good socks, you don't have to worry about
You don't
blisters.
get that. Right. So yeah, I mean, I think it's just a good activity. It's good mentally. It can become like a meditative thing,
Yes.
and it's good for you physically.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
Not one thing. Anyway, anything else you want to add?
There's a lot I could, but we do have to get going.
We do.
Duty calls.
It is time, my friend. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks, folks, and keep running.
This is good for you.
I mean, it's obvious we're going to be big,
Exactly.
right?
So yeah, but we are. I mean, we're plugging away, man. Hundreds of these.
We are like journeymen. You know, we're just out there. We're performing. We're putting it out there. We're throwing it into the atmosphere, into the universe. Everything that we've got, it's out there.
Yeah.
For everyone to listen. And we're not going to stop. We're going to keep going. We're like the working class running podcasters.
Exactly. It's not about the $100 million check. It's about the journey to the $100 million check.
Exactly. I mean, it's there.
It's coming.
Yes. Hope it comes a little soon, man.
I know.
My son got braces yesterday, you know? Got a new dog. My daughter is going to horseback riding camp. I mean, I hope it comes a little quicker than, you know,
Yeah, that
we're
would be-
anticipating,
That
man.
would be nice.